This way.
Retour à King's Landing.
I love King's Landing in the afternoon.
Franchement, les décors de Port-Réal,
The
c'est
sun
magnifique.
just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
What did you want to talk about?
Venons-en à l'essentiel.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Elle attire des problèmes et d'une puissance.
Come on, sit down.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt. It's just wine. I promise you, we won't.
Oh, allez, on se décoince un petit peu.
So,
Ouais bon, qu'est-ce que tu veux me dire?
well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Une bâtarde?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide.
What of your father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
Who else knows about this?
Lady Marjorie, her grandmother, and now you. It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
If there's anything I can do to help, just ask.
There is something. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted. It's not that difficult.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Je peux pas non plus tout le temps de la renvoyer vers toi.
No, I'm sorry. I
Je ferai de
know
mon
your
mieux,
family's
mais
troubles
voilà
are
quoi.
much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father.
Ah.
You need this more than
Si
I
j'ai
do.
l'occasion de pouvoir l'aider efficacement, je le ferai. Mais sinon, oh Tyrion.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
We found it.
Found it? Where?
In that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Le mensonge le plus naze de l'histoire de
Strange
l'humanité.
it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family.
C'est
I
sérieux cette
don't know
histoire?
much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords,
I will speak for House Forrester.
perhaps you could.
Peut-être, je le ferai même. Oh!
Come with me.
Ce sont les ferrutiers des
These
Forrester.
men think I have no
Personne
choice
d'autre.
but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
Il me fait trop marrer ce mec. Allez. Elle va se mettre à picoler.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Tu te tais et tu respectes. Voilà.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
That's a private matter, my lords.
Forresters have nothing to offer, my lord. If you want Ironwood, you'll have to deal with the Whitehills.
Andros.
La force du prix. C'était trop facile, je sais, mais bon.
Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this.
Tant mieux.
He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea. Lord Tyrion.
Les
Lord
Forrester
Tyrion,
ne se
do
laisseront
let me know
jamais
when you've come
faire.
to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen.
Ce sont nos ferrutiers.
Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Forresters be our sole supplier of Ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
Pour le coup, ce serait plus une guerre économique. Mais bon.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement.
C'est déjà une bonne chose.
Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
On a un accord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
Retour en Essos, ça fait plaisir. J'aime bien, les transitions sont plutôt bien faites dans ce Game of Thrones Telltale. C'est vraiment bien fait. C'est assez fluide, bon ça casse un peu, c'est normal, d'un côté on passe d'un continent à l'autre, mais c'est assez fluide quand même, ça reste quand même assez fluide et pas trop dérangeant. Et on reste dans le flow de l'histoire. Moi je trouve que c'est réussi. Et mon ventre arrête pas de gargouiller, j'ai la dalle. Mais oh!
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
On va la faire la Daenerys des Immaculés? Non.
An army of sellswords.
Non, une mercenaire simplement,
And
ouais.
a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Beska can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire. And all the companies around here are engaged.
C'est sûr, ça peut faire une très bonne meneuse d'hommes.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine.
What kind of unfinished business?
The kind I'd rather keep to myself.
Hop, 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 hop.
Ponte renas. Kukai hanu josi botagon kostoti taor.
Connard de Volantis. Avec une armure un peu façon grecque, enfin surtout le casque façon grecque. Discrétion, discrétion.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true
Mon
leader.
voix n'arrête pas de gargouiller, je sais pas si vous l'entendez depuis tout à l'heure, bref. On est là pour se concentrer sur le jeu plutôt.
They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Et encore retour à King's Landing. Et ta gueule ventre, tu m'énerves. Avançons, avançons. Ok, c'est juste pour faire n'importe quoi. Porte de chambre ouverte comme ça fait pas plaisir. Ok, d'accord. En plus, il y a un truc cassé. Il y a... C'est un papier qu'il y a dessus? On va ouvrir lentement. Ok. Il semble qu'il n'y ait personne et évidemment il y a un mot. Et putain, j'en ai marre. Ouais, oula. Il y a un sacré boxon. Ok, quelque chose a été volé. Non, tout est là, ouais, tout est là. Et le bureau, il a été totalement saccagé. Enfin, je sais pas si c'était comme ça à la base. Enfin, je crois que c'était comme ça à la base. Non, non, en fait, non. C'était pas comme ça à la base, forcément. Elle est quand même un minimum, comment dire, organisée. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce mot à la con?
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ces histoires? Ce jeu m'intrigue vraiment. Ce jeu m'intrigue beaucoup. Comme la série, ce jeu m'intrigue beaucoup. Même j'ai l'impression que ce jeu m'intrigue plus que la série. Sur certaines choses. Eh ben, je pensais pas que c'était possible.
But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester.
Quoi qu'il peut encore
il
peut encore mettre le soldat au garde à vous, c'est ça qui
I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
Faut suivre les conseils d'une maman, c'est très important.
She's here.
Souvent décisif.
Roderick?
Oh, elle est pas mal. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut rien? Non, elle est pas mal. Ah, sous, elle est pas mal, hein. Elle est pas mal du tout. T'as bien tiré.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
Elle ressemble un peu à Belle. Vous voyez, dans La Belle et la Bête. Pas dans version The World Among Us, hein, dans la version... bref.
I'm glad to see you up and about.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh.
Enfin voilà, dans la version dessin animé Disney, quoi.
I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well.
Vous trouvez pas?
Thank you for
Moi, je trouve en tout cas.
I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day is a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Oh, c'est mignon. Kawaii. Oh, c'est adorable.
But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal.
Forcément, forcément, ça se comprend.
He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons.
Ah, l'histoire de famille, toujours.
They're the wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
My house is stronger than it looks. Every one of us is fighting to survive. Even beyond Ironrath.
Ah, ça c'est sûr, on a pu le voir quand même, hein. Ils se battent les mecs, hein. Les Forrester se battent, ça c'est sûr. Partout où ils sont, les Forrester se battent.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything?
Ah, ça aussi, hein, quand c'est à la famille. Oh là là. Quel bourbier, quel bourbier.
Even for you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry.
Moi aussi je l'aime déjà.
I have to think of my
Oh
family.
putain. D'un côté on peut pas lui en vouloir, on peut pas lui en vouloir.
If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Je pense que c'est la meilleure chose à faire aussi.
I tried to stop him, but
Oh, Pumba est de retour.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitetail?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. This family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Allez vous faire foutre, non, non.
I do not have to
Je suis
obey.
pas à vos ordres, enfoiré de Whitehill.
That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. Sure, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit.
Culé, va.
But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
Ah putain. Qu'est-ce que je ferais pas pour la famille? Qu'est-ce que je ferais pas pour la famille? Espèce d'enfoiré. Qu'est-ce que tu m'obliges à faire? Je veux bien courber les chines. Je ne le fais pas pour toi. Putain.
Very good. Now then.
Ah, tu m'étonnes que ça se souviendra pas certainement.
Loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood
You
Forest.
can't do that.
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. You can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Quel enfoiré, pourquoi j'ai courbé les chines? Non, pour le coup, je me dis encore que j'ai bien fait, mais putain.
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Il me fout une haine interspatiale. Oh, putain.
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but he doesn't deserve your obedience.
J'ai fait pour Ryan, voilà.
I did it for Ryan.
Uniquement pour lui.
Maybe I'd have done the same.
Ah, ça m'énerve rien que d'y penser. Qu'il aurait fait un truc comme ça et comment il s'est comporté. Ça m'énerve.
My lord, are you well?
Je vais le tuer. Je vais le tuer.
I'm going to kill that man.
Je vais le tuer.